everyone to another video here on Middle Earth Gaming. Now, in this video, I'm just going to go over a couple of things. I know I haven't done a lot of videos, like obviously you guys know what I'm doing with this channel. And I would like to, just say thank you for all the support so far that you guys have really been, I've been really appreciative of it. Really thank you so much, guys. I really do appreciate it. And in this video, I just want to go over everything that I'm planning over the next couple of weeks. Obviously the content like battle reports and all that kind of stuff will be a while, obviously. As you guys know, I have so I got rid of all my Hobbit collection, all my Lord of the Rings stuff, and I've only just started getting all my stuff back. Only just restarted getting my collection back, essentially. So actually all I've got built at the moment is an Escape from Goblin Town set, which I haven't even started painting yet. I'm going to be starting to paint this week, so hopefully you should be able to see some hobby vlogs of me. Some hobby vlogs of my painting going forward. So obviously it'll be like basic like Thorin's Company, Goblin Town, all that kind of stuff. So really basic stuff, but it's a way for me to go over what I've done for the year. My plan for every year is to get paint a model per week. So if I can paint 52 models this year, I'll be happy. So that is my goal for every year, essentially. It was like to do I think I did set myself a challenge to do one model per day for a year, and that was a very bad idea. I don't think I've ever completed that one, but maybe we'll see in the future if we can actually do that. That'd be quite interesting. But in this one, I've gotten a few packages. I've got a package from Games Workshop for some new models. So the first package I've gotten from Games, the first models I've bought in probably about a year and a half now. Obviously I'm trying to get stuff ready for the channel, getting stuff ready for the Hobbit Battle Games in Middle Earth, my magazine that I'm doing. I've got a few updates to tell you guys on that as well. I've already started filming a vlog of going over the first issue that I'm doing at the moment. So a few things of how I actually go about creating it, essentially. And I might show you some hints and teasers, because the front cover that you guys seen already is a bit different than what you guys have already seen. I've changed it up a bit twice already, actually, and I do think it looks a lot better. Do let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. So yeah, without further ado, guys, let's get into it. So first of all, painting wise, I'm going to be starting on some goblins this week. If you guys didn't know already, issue 1, this obviously, as you guys know, the Hobbit Battle Games of Middle Earth, the magazine that I'm doing, is a way for me to get back into the hobby. It's a way for me to collect models again, and for me to have a bit of a fan frenzy of what I think would happen if Battle Games of Middle Earth came out during the Hobbit era. So the first one will be would have contained 18 Goblin Warriors, 18 Goblin Town Warriors. So that is what I'm going to be doing. So obviously, and during the painting, I'm going to be doing a painting guide in the magazine as well for everything that I paint that is going to be coming out in the issues. So of course, the first one will be 18 Goblin Warriors. So I'm going to do a step-by-step guide of how I painted the Goblin Warriors. Obviously, when I paint, I'm going to have to take some photos, do some notes, all that kind of stuff. So it's going to be a long process. It's going to be fun. Definitely going to take me a lot longer than normal, because obviously I have to take photos and all that kind of jazz. But I'm really excited about it, to be honest, and I think it's a good way for me to go back onto things if I later down the line when I do the other 18 of how I actually did it. Hopefully, I don't think it's going to teach people anything, obviously, because I haven't painted in such a long time. I think the last model I painted was back in 2017 when I went to my last tournament. I think my last model I actually painted was Dane, because I'll probably show you guys in a different video, but I did, I think I told you guys before, but I did the charge out of Erebor from the Battle of Five Armies. I did that scene, so it was like Thorin, Philly, Killy, Dane, and I think those were all the heroes, and I got, it was like, I think it was 11 Iron Hills Warriors with shield, 5 crossbows, and 5 with Maddox. I think that's what it was. I think it was like a 650, but I think it was a 600 point tournament. So that was it. And so I built my own display board, like build Erebor and all that, like the front gate of Erebor. I'll probably, if you guys want to see that, I'll probably do like a showcase of that board. I don't know why I still have it. It's just up there. But I just couldn't. I worked so much on it. I think I worked about like 2 months on it or something. So it's not the best thing that's out there. But for what I was doing back then, from all the stuff that I was doing back then, I definitely would have done. If I was doing it now, I'd probably do a lot better. But that just shows you of how much I've improved. Even though I've been out of the hobby, I still like making terrain and all that kind of stuff, like for different systems. So my plan is to do on my old channel as well, the Ashley podcast. If you guys, probably none of you guys remember that because weren't a big following. But I was doing terrain vlogs every week as well. So I was making like airborne terrain. I was making Dale, Dog Door, that kind of stuff. I do want to get back into it. I still have parts of Dale. Still, I've thrown a lot of it out because I thought I wouldn't get back into the hobby. But I still have the courtyard, which is a lot different than what it was before. I completely rebuilt the courtyard up from scratch, and it's so much better than it was before. If you guys would like to see that, let me know in the comment section below. It is just white. It is just the foam board at the moment. I've not painted it. It's textured. It's all that's done. I just haven't painted it. So if you guys would like to see that, let me know in the comment section below as well. But yeah, so of course, painting wise, like I said, I'm going to start on some Goblin Warriors this week as well. Obviously, I'm going to start off with some Thorin's Company as well. I think the first hero that I'm going to put out is Bilbo. So Bilbo will probably be one of the first ones that I'm going to paint, as well as Thorin. Thorin will be in the first issue, but he won't be included in the first issue. So his painting guide will come down later down the line. Like I've got it all planned out, guys. It might sound a bit strange at the moment. But obviously, with the first issue of normal Battle Games in Middle Earth, you were given 12 Goblin Warriors, Moray Goblins, and they were pitted against Aragorn. That's kind of the same way that I'm doing this one, instead of it's Goblin Town Warriors with Thorin. It's like a Goblin ambush kind of scenario. So like I said in my Battle Games, Hobble Battle Games in Middle Earth video, the first few issues are going to be very rudimentary. The terrain guides will be very rudimentary, very simple. The painting guides will be simple as well. Not too simple. That's the one thing that I probably won't be as simple on as they are in the original Battle Games in Middle Earth, because it is literally just 3 colors. It's black, silver, and green. But this one, I'm actually going to do like proper painting tutorials, but in the same style as Battle Games in Middle Earth, essentially. So I hope you guys will enjoy that. Obviously, I've got to teach myself how to play the game again. So again, I'm not the best person to be teaching people, but I will, tell myself how to play the game again and include that in Battle Games in Middle Earth. So obviously, it's like 4 pages a fortnight, or what it was, 4 pages a fortnight, and that's how you learnt the game essentially. So obviously the first few issues will be like moving, shooting, fighting, priority, that kind of stuff. I think in the first couple of issues there wasn't even a wound chart, so we might not even get into that. So I'm really enjoying it at the moment. Being a lot of my hobby at the moment is being spent on my laptop that's right in front of me right now. Obviously getting the magazine and all that ready to go. At the moment, I think it's still about 2 months away, at least, to being completed. I haven't found a place for me to print it yet, so that's a big one that I'm gonna have to figure that out. Again, let me know. I know a lot of you guys have said that you guys will like the copy in the comments. I haven't thought about actually printing it out, but if you guys are wanting it, I'd obviously show you guys first, so you're not wasting your time on it or anything. But I'm very excited for how it's coming along. Obviously, I might put some photos up here and there of some stuff that I have been working on that you guys haven't seen yet. So hopefully, guys, it's very I haven't started writing anything. It's mostly just the formatting that I've done, and I haven't taken. Obviously, I haven't done any photos yet because I've got no models painted or anything like that, no scenery built or anything like that. But I am just working the formatting of the magazine so far. The painting and the terrain tutorial and the photos, that's not going to take too long. Yeah, really excited about that. So, of course, like I said, I've gotten some packages. I've got my first package from GW. Like I said, in about 1.5 years right now. And like I said in my last video, I think it was the last video, is that I'm also going to be doing the Hobbit campaign on the channel as well. Going through all the scenarios, going through a few of my own homebrewed scenarios as well. I know I did a couple, I think it was one with, I know there's like a scenario in There and Back Again with, the orcs attacking the kids in Bard's house, but I've also made my own scenario where it's like Legolas, Tariel, they're all fighting in the streets of Lake Town, that kind of scenario. So I think that's Legolas and Bog fight. So I've done a scenario based on that, and I've also done one with Smaug and Bilbo. Inside information, like their talk. You guys might have seen that on STF Wargaming Studio. I think it was episodes 91 and 92 or 90 and 91. Where they actually did my scenario, which was actually crazy to see. And also the one with the dwarves trying to kill Smaug and Erebor, which I never actually completed the scenario at that point, and Andreas and Wild actually kind of finished it off, and I couldn't have done it better myself. I might do some more obviously play testing and all that. I really didn't play test the scenarios too much, but if you guys like to see that, let me know in the comment section below. But to go with that, obviously starting off with Unexpected Journey, so we have some things here. So the first one, unfortunately they don't come in the original boxes like they did, but as you guys can see, we have Yazneg for the mounted. We need this one for the chase scenario. So the chase is Yazneg mounted, obviously Thorin's company. Radagast on Thayer I haven't got yet. I've already put an order in for another, for more models to come in, which includes Radagast, which obviously comes with Radagast on foot, Radagast on sleigh, and the Radagast you can put on an eagle. Obviously, we'll need that for the Battle of the Five Armies scenarios, so may as well get that out. And it does come in a pack, so you get all the Radagast in general. And I've also put in some orders for a few more things as well. There are some things that I need that are out of stock at the moment, so that's a bit annoying. I've been trying to find out on the Facebook groups, like the trade and the sell groups, but I cannot find anywhere. So I know, with all this, virus and all that, it is hard to get models, because they're all made in China, and obviously production there's kind of slowed a bit ever since this coronavirus has started. So I don't know. Hopefully in the future, we'll get those models back. But we'll have to wait and see. Essentially, I can only do what I can do. Essentially, at the moment, guys. Next up, 2 boxes of Fel Wargs. The scenario that you need for the chase is Yazneg mounted 12 Fel Wargs and 12 Orthodox Fel Wargs. As you guys can probably tell, next, these are the original boxes. We have 12 Hunter Orcs on Fel Wargs. I've always liked these models. I think they're really nice. I think they're a lot better than obviously the Orcs on Wargs that we got originally. Obviously, it was like I think it was the plastic Orcs on Wargs, I think came out, I want to say about 2004, 2005. So, and these came out in 2012. So, there was like an 8-year difference. And you can just see how much the plastic processing and like the sculpting has improved in that such short amount of time. Even now it's improved again. So another 8 years, 9 years later. So that's what I've got at the moment, guys. Obviously these guys are still in a box, the trolls. I'm definitely, these are getting built either this week or next week, because I need to get these painted up. These are going to feature in a photo, maybe in a photo or two in the magazine. So I definitely need to get these guys painted up, and you probably will see these in a hobby vlog very, very soon. So yeah, I'm very excited to paint these guys up. I painted them up before, didn't do a good job. I think I was like, it was probably one of my first, because I've been in and out of the hobby essentially, and obviously I got these guys back in 2012. I was out of the hobby for a little bit, I think as a lot of people were, as there was like a quiet period, and once The Hobbit came out, a lot of people got back into it. And it was like one of my first, they were kind of one of my first ones I actually built. My painting back then wasn't as great as it was, going later down the line, in 2016, 2017. So yeah, hopefully I can give them some justice. But yeah, you can probably expect them within the next 2 or 3 weeks, maybe. Like I said, I want to get them built maybe this week or next week, and then start painting them up essentially. So yeah, hopefully you guys can see them on a hobby vlog in the next couple of weeks, which should be good. Like I said, got more stuff planned to get in. I've got another order coming in hopefully next week, so that should be good, including a pale orc, which I remember when Azog first came out, essentially. We'll talk about this later on, but when Azog first came out, I think it was in 2013, I want to say, because obviously, with the he wasn't in the first wave. Yazneg was actually supposed to be Azog originally, and you know, the original Bolg was supposed to be Azog, then he turned to Bolg, then he turned into the Good Bad Orc General, then he turned into the Keeper of the Dungeons, and Azog the Pale Orc. There was only 50 released in Australia, and I got one of them, so I was very chuffed at that point. I don't have them anymore, obviously, but I have got the original Azog on Warg and the Foot Azog, not the armored one from Forgeworld, but I've got that one from Games Workshop coming in that order as well. So I'm really looking forward to painting that one up again. I didn't really do a good job at that point. I've never really been the best painter in the world, but I have definitely, you know, I have tried to get better overall, as we all have. You know, we try to get better as we go on. Yeah, so that is, you know, that's a couple of, just a bit of a, you know, a news update of what's going on, guys. Like I said, I'm hoping to get there's going to be at least one video on this channel a week. Hopefully with the hobby vlogs and the terrain vlogs, they'll be pushing to 2 a week. If I can try and do a hobby vlog per week. I'm not going to say I will. Obviously I work full time as well. I'm a head chef. I work in hospitality, obviously, which is a very stressful business. You know, you could expect at least a hobby vlog every 2 weeks, if not every week. I might miss a week here or there. But yeah, I'm blabbering on now, guys. I'm going to end it there. But yeah, a bit of a update of what's going on with the channel, and you know, what you guys can expect in the near future. And a bit update on the magazine as well, as it is coming, guys. You know, obviously it's going to take a while, because obviously I have no models at the moment. Yeah, and I also have maybe something that could be coming in a couple of months as well, that I am planning to do eventually. To do like I think I've told you guys in a previous video, that I might be doing the Battle Games in Middle-earth streams, just like Lockie from Zork, and just like Steve and Damien from GBHL, or sorry, Battle Streams in Middle-earth now, I should say. They're doing that as well. So, you know, where I'll go through one issue every week, or maybe one issue every fortnight, or something like that, and you know, paint up the models, do the terrain, do the battle reports, all that kind of stuff. So, you know, very inspired off that. I think I was actually planning on doing it on my old channel, to be honest. You know, back in 2016, back in 2017, but I never got a chance to do it. You know, which is a bit of a shame, because now everyone's doing it. But you know, I think you know, it's definitely a lot of fun. Very nice reminiscing over those old magazines. So there you go. But yeah, I'm gonna get out of here, guys. Thank you so very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Are you guys, you know, excited for the future of the channel? You know, obviously we did just start, so I'm very optimistic at the moment. But we'll see how we go. But yeah, thank you so very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, share, subscribe if you guys did. Again, thank you so very much for watching, and as always, happy gaming.